Magandang umaga mga kabano. Ako po si Chris Urbano, bringing you food and fun from the Philippines as always. And today, a lot of people saw my fried chicken review. I sometimes go to Jollibee and KFC and McDo, but where I really go is a convenience store. So today we're going to be looking at convenience store chicken, the cornerstone of any Filipino breakfast or lunch or dinner. This is kind of a weird thing that happens in the Philippines. Where I'm from in Australia, like convenience stores just sell stuff and you leave. But the convenience stores in the Philippines, they're like these thriving economies where they're like, we sell thingy packets of shampoo and toilet paper rolls, but we're also basically a carinderia with these little like fried chicken options and little ulams that you can buy, and they have seating and you can charge your phone and have your drinks on site. So they're almost like little hangout points. So anyway, today I wanted to look at the chicken that you guys will really eat and give the viewpoint of, all right, let's go away from the fast food stores. We're going into convenience store chicken to identify which one reigns supreme. And there's three big names when it comes to convenience store chicken in the Philippines. First, you got Family Mart and their chicken product. Then you've got Ministop, which they use the Uncle John's fried chicken brand. And then you've got 7-Eleven with their crispy bite chicken. So that's the three big players, and each of them have developed their own fried chicken range. That's how big fried chicken is in the Philippines. We're gonna go through these, and of course, you know, I have a very objective criteria when rating chicken or any kind of food on a taste test. I'm always gonna look at syempre muna na gaano kasarap yung itong pagkain. So how delicious and tasty is the food? Second, of course, is the quality. So is it like really meaty, succulent piece of chicken, or is it this like a gnarly bone with a bit of meat hanging off it? What are the quality of ingredients? So we read the packet sometimes, see what's actually in there and how quality or not that is. And third, of course, is it good value for money? Like bang for your peso, bang for your buck from buying that particular one. And I'm gonna come out with my Urbano's choice chicken, which then you guys will know, okay, that's probably the best one to eat on an objective basis. All right, so I'm gonna just go left to right here. We're gonna start with the Family Mart Chicken. Let's have a look what it looks like. You get your rice bowl pre-wrapped in a paper. Looks like it's been pressure sealed. You could knock someone out if you threw this at their head. And there's the chicken. It looks okay. Looks pretty dry. I think with a convenience store chicken, it differs a bit from going to the KFC or Jollibee, because you know they leave it in the oven all day. You know, it's one of those like hot lights. I think it's kind of like tends to be a drier chicken. It's not usually been prepared in the last few minutes the way I think it is with the actual restaurants, right? Breading looks kind of crispy, but not as crispy as maybe what I've seen from a Jollibee or McDo. I'll give it a go, so let's just tear a piece of it off. And so that's how it looks. It's reasonably meaty actually, better than I expected from looking at it at the outside. It smells kind of nice, like it definitely smells like it's not healthy, but satisfying. I'm gonna enjoy this. So it's weird because this looks like totoong chicken, but it tastes like a chicken nugget. I swear, it's like, you know, chicken nuggets from the freezer, and then you go and cook them yourself. It really tastes like a chicken nugget, not like a piece of fried chicken. But I think it's parang totoong chicken, diba? It's almost as if like they've pre-cooked it somehow, or it's got some preservatives that give it that taste. But it really tastes like frozen chicken nuggets that you've heated up in the oven. But there's definitely bones in there, so I think it's a real piece. I would say texture-wise, it's okay. Taste-wise, like I can actually say it's quite addictive. Everybody likes the taste of chicken nuggets. They just taste for me, I guess, slightly less natural than what they should. So even though I enjoy it from a kind of taste bud perspective, from a like a mental perspective in trying to eat better, I'm like, this is a little bit not quite what I'm wanting. Okay lang. I won't give any scores until I've tried all three, because it's like I want to see the whole field before I give a judgment. But that was the Family Mart Chicken. So we move now on to Ministop, and this is the Uncle John's. This is probably the one I see my staff eating the most, if that's anything to go by. And this one actually comes with some gravy, so that's a nice addition. So I'll tell you how the gravy tastes as well as the chicken. The piece looks a tiny bit bigger than the one from Family Mart, but not substantially so. The breading is a bit more crumbly and more malasa yung breading. I can definitely say it tastes more. It's probably just chemical MSG, but it's definitely more flavorsome breading. And let's break into this one and see how it looks. Okay, so the chicken, again, it's not bad from the meatiness. So I think the fact that I took like a second decent bite of that says that that tasted pretty good. It tastes a lot more like how fried chicken should. My only thing is it's almost the flavor is too matapang or too malasa, which is normally a sign that they're using MSG probably in the batter to give it that taste, right? Gravy's not great. Now that said, it's like, I don't think it's worse than anything we tried from KFC or Jollibee. I'd say it's about the same quality in terms of the gravy. Like, it's probably doesn't have any meat in it is what I'm saying. It tastes more like just yung parang some spices, some flour. Similar to McDo, I think. If I had to say, it tastes the most like the McDo gravy. So this is definitely the most malasa, but I'm just concerned that if I finish this piece of chicken, later on I'll feel the MSG, feel that kind of my throat getting dry. And for me, I'm really actually quite sensitive to it because I don't eat it anymore. So I know within a few minutes if I've had like a big hit of MSG from something. So that for me, I just have a suspicion it's got some flavor enhancer, but it does taste pretty good. So quality wise, I think it's probably also superior to the Family Mart chicken in that like it feels like a bigger, more real chicken. I mean, I think they're both using chicken itself. Like it's not like they made this in a lab or something and it's just not actually a chicken product. But I think this one, the meat just feels a little bit more substantial and moist. And I think the breading was superior, more crunchy. So far, I think this is my favorite on quality and taste. So let's get to our third contender of today. So we've got obviously 7-Eleven, the huge convenience store powerhouse here in the Philippines and around the world, but I bet they sell more fried chicken in the Philippines than anywhere else. And we've got our gravy here. And this is interesting. This, I would say off the bat, looks like a larger piece. It looks like a full front quarter of chicken with both the wing and part of the front quarter of the chicken. So I would say visually looks bigger than the others. The color is a nice golden color. Nice crumbing. I don't think it's quite as thick as the Papa John, but let's give this one a go. Break apart. Quite a big, thick, meaty piece that just came off there, which is nice. And I'll just try it with the gravy. Okay, so what can I say about 7-Eleven? Visually, it looks big. I got a big meaty piece at the start, but on closer inspection, it looks like parang it's not as meaty as I would have hoped. So there's a fair bit, even though it looks big, it's a lot of bone in this particular piece. I would say the cooking, it was a little drier than the Papa John's. Taste was overall okay, but I think it was too salty, and I think the gravy was not particularly good. The crumbing is good, but it's just like while munching it, I'm like, okay, this feels satisfying, but then I feel like I just consumed too much salt. And actually my mouth is now watering because I think there's too much salt in my mouth at the moment from eating that one. So probably just a bit off for me on the flavor side. Definitely tastes more like totoong chicken than say the Family Mart one, but it's a bit, maybe not quite as good as the Papa John. So I think I'm ready to actually give my ratings, which I would say that most delicious was Papa John's. Second would be the 7-Eleven crispy chicken, and third would be Family Mart. And this probably tasted the closest to how you'd expect real fried chicken that you make at home to taste. Concerns lang na for all of these, probably there's some artificial flavor enhancers going on in there, and I'm sure I'm gonna feel that in about 20 minutes time, start to feel like a bit dehydrated, whatever, from eating it. But look, it's ultimately it's fried chicken and it's being left out, you know, in these ovens all day. It's probably gonna have some level of preservatives. So if you're choosing to eat this for your lunch or your breakfast or your dinner or your midnight snack or your pangtawid gutom because you're an Uber driver, what do you expect, right? Like, you are ultimately buying convenient food. You are buying food that will be using preservatives and enhancers in it. If you're happy with that, then out of the three, I think this one tastes the best objectively. So I would buy that one. I will probably finish that piece out of the three. And then I thought that was passable, and this one I probably wouldn't buy from a flavor standpoint. Too much like a chicken nugget. I'm like, this just doesn't feel quite right. So that's on the quality and the taste. In terms of the prices, so how much will these delightful chicken meals set you back in peso terms? It's 65 for the Family Mart, one piece with rice. It's 70 for the Papa John's. You pay for what you get, and it's 65 for the 7-Eleven. So you just gotta look at that. I mean, they're all basically the same price. I would say for the extra 5 pesos, this is worth it. So that's my honest, unbiased review. Just a reminder, I don't get paid any money. I bought the chicken myself, so you don't tell me, oh, Urbano, you work for Ministop, you work for Papa John, you are Papa John. I'm not Papa John, guys, right? I'm not Papa John. It's not me. I would like to be Papa John. He's got a great business. He's making a lot of money, I'm sure, selling chicken in the Philippines. So I respect Papa John. I respect what he does, but I'm not him, and he didn't pay me to make this video. So it's a totally honest review. And if you want to see more reviews where we're actually telling you guys how to eat better in the Philippines, like, yeah, we want to improve food generally in this country, but what's already out there, even just by making the choice to go for the best quality, the best taste, the best prices, that's already going to help over time, if millions of us do it, companies to become better and respect the standards of consumers. So that's why I try to help you guys in finding the best products. On that note, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell so you get to see the videos when they come out, because half the time YouTube doesn't show anyone videos anymore. And of course, we have a Facebook and Instagram page. If you use those, check it out. out. If you just want to like see awesome pictures of Filipino food, feel inspired by the Filipino food movement that's going on, you can check that all out on my channels. Just search Maputing Cooking, whatever platform you're on, and you'll find me. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this review. Hope you guys eat chicken better and keep on helping me make Filipino food great again. I'm Urbano. I'll see you next time. Bye now.